So Jimmy Kimmel asked a really important question. Watch this video, then let's talk about it.
You want to see him question?
Nope, I've never heard that from a single victim.
Where are you, God? Where are you?
That was Nancy Mace, seeming very confident in her answer that no victim of Epstein has ever told her that they want to see Trump questioned, not prosecuted, not convicted, not even impeached. Just question. No victim has ever said that they want to see him questioned. Now, it'd be very easy to get lost in the weeds about that alone, but I want to answer Jimmy Kimmel's question. Where are you, God? Where are you? And I want to say that God never existed. The God of Nancy Mace is made in the image of the powerful, the colonizers, and the abusers. The God of Mike Johnson blesses the ones rewriting history by taking down plaques that tell this country's real history. The God of Paula White turns his head while a president gives lip service to Black History Month, then eradicates DEI. The God of Mike Pence hides money in his name with preachers who have millions in offshore accounts and mansions hidden behind walls to keep the undeserving from peeking into their secret lives. The God of Lindsey Graham makes idols out of corrupt businessmen and proclaims that makes that God happy. The God of Fox News justifies faking video clips because even they know the faithful would view their golden calf of a president wearing a baseball cap at a dignified transfer of U.S. soldiers killed in combat as an unforgivable sin. The God of Caroline Leavitt smiles down at her as she spews lie upon lie, and then she doesn't miss a wink of sleep at night. The God of Liz Cheney compelled her to vote with Trump 92% of the time before she fell from grace and discovered that only men will be safe in the playground of this God. Just ask Marjorie Taylor Greene and Christie and soon Pam. The God of J.D. Vance blesses the obedient when they start wars in that God's name. You see, if that God that Jimmy Kimmel sought did exist, he's been hijacked and gagged by every pastor in that prayer circle around their idol and every mega pastor in this nation. That image intends to convey that we the people are corrupt and God will deliver our leaders because God hasn't deserted them. They are the ones renaming war departments and redrawing country lines and starving and unaliving children. No, they are doing the bidding of that God. God disappeared a long time ago. You can keep looking, but you won't find him. Not in church, not in the boardroom, not in the offering plates or pocketbooks of the powerful, or in the line items in corporations or budgets originating from the White House, and you certainly will not find him in the Oval Office. But I know one thing for certain. If a white Christian woman like Nancy Mace can stand so confidently at a microphone, and she doesn't miss a beat as she implies that the victims of child abuse with acts that were so heinous that some people have to take breaks and never return to those files that detail the level of abuse they experienced. Yet she stands there as the one who capes herself in being the gatekeeper for truth and demands the release of those files. And she says with confidence that those victims do not expect Trump to answer any questions, then God has indeed left the building. But then again, it was only a version of God that Nancy Mace, Mike Johnson, Paula White, Caroline Leavitt, and all the others believe in. And that version of God was never holy to begin with.